If you want to trade like a rebel, you got to come to RebelCon 2022. It's going to be in Dallas, Texas, at the fabulous Four Seasons Resort. It will be more fun and more live trading than we've ever done before. That's why it's called RebelCon 2022. We're going to have barbecues and double the amount of live trading. The guest speakers, as soon as we announce those, this thing's going to be sold out, limited to 250 people. Sign up now for RebelCon 2022 at the Four Seasons in Dallas, Texas.
Welcome to the rebellion.
Bang. Hey, folks, fun time to wind up the week. It is, of course, the final trading day of the first week of August. We are basically just 5 days into August since, we kicked it off this week. So it's 5 days this week. 5 days next week will get us to this 5 and 7, the 12th, and then the 19th for the third week. But we will update you on all of the trades and what we're seeing as far as unusual option activity. So let's get started for the 5th of August. Unusual option activity, calls that have shown up with large numbers that we believe are worth following. If you're a stock trader, that means you would be long those names. If we see put buying, well, and you're a stock trader, you would want to be either out or short those names. Again, with options, I can define my risk on entry. So I really prefer trading options to trading stocks, but you have to decide what's appropriate for you. All right, let's get started. Take a look at this one. A couple days ago, Veru, bullish call buying, vaccine company, 10,000 SEP15s. Well, today trades up another 45 cents. It's up to 12.82 now. So again, if you bought any of those 10,000 calls at the 15 strike, you're probably up a little. If you bought the 12 strike, you're up a lot. And thankfully, bang, that's what we are. The Rebel's Edge. This is our show that Pete and I have started Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, 1 p.m. Eastern time. That's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern time. We give you the top headlines of the day in rapid fire fashion, not long-winded, drawn out macro BS, but really hard-hitting, quick stuff. And then unusual option activity, or UOA, which happens in the second part of the program. Final part, well, that's sports. We both played professional sports, both of us pro football players. Pete also coached pro football for a while with the XFL. So I think we know a thing or two about sports. And obviously, since we've been trading for, in my case, 41 years, and in Pete's case, I think 35 years, I'd say we know a lot about trading too. No one knows it all, folks, but we've seen a lot, and we can help you with what we've seen and what we think it portends for the future. All right. AES, just talked about this one yesterday when it was $23.50 stock. Today, it traded to 24.5 nearly. Well, those 7,200 AUG24 calls, yeah, that worked out pretty nice. We've already taken off 75% of this trade. If it keeps going, great. If it doesn't and it turns around, we will exit the remaining 25%. These options only have 2 weeks to live, so be aware of that DDA. Discipline dictates action, as Pete always says. Here's our RebelCon 2022. It will be at the Four Seasons Resort in Las Colinas, which is just outside of Dallas, September 21st through 24th. Get your tickets now. I'm being told that most of the big packages are already gone. If you'd like to join us, Bryn Talkington, Brian Sullivan, and a bunch of other speakers, well, I guess I can say one of them, Tom Lee, and a couple of the guys from Fundstrat will be there as well. It'll be a fabulous time. Go to marketrebellion.com/Dallas. That's marketrebellion.com/Dallas. And you can see all about the pricing and which programs are left. And if you'd like to attend, if you wait, you will be attending remotely, virtually. And I think all of us appreciate being in front of people and being able to look people in the eyes when you talk to them. All right, starting it off today with the first of today's 3 at 3, and it is Fisker, FSR. Fisker, EV maker, super luxury EVs, $9 stock. Guess what? Are they buying big upside calls? Is this something that people are really betting on upside on? No, they're buying puts, in the money puts in this case. The 10 puts give them the right to sell the stock at $10 a share. So that'd be somebody that either owns a lot of stock and wants protection and they wanted a lot of it, 1.2 million share equivalent, or somebody that's putting on a negative bet against the company. We obviously don't know. We are surfers. We follow the waves when people make them, and somebody's making big waves with Fisker. Second one, take a look at Nutrien. This, as the name implies, is a company that's in the FERT business, as in fertilizer. Nutrien, $82 stock. They're buying the SEP 90 calls. That's a lot of upside between now and SEP, which is a little over a month and a half. But I like the trade. I'm just going to buy an at the money rather than out of the money, and I will sell 1-to-1 against it. 1-to-1 against it. As long as I do that, hey, I don't assume as much risk. I can reduce my cost on entry, and time decay is no longer as big a factor as it was. All right, third and final. Boom. Third and final of today's 3 at 3 is RUN, which is Sun Run, the full name. This is a solar play. This was up huge when Manchin came over with Schumer and agreed to that bill that passed the Senate. RUN, R-U-N, $34.50 stock. They're buying SEP 35s. Not very far out of the money, but if you want to follow those SEP 35 calls, well, I think that's a great way to play it. Again, if you're a bull and you're trading stock, you'd buy stock. If you are an option player, you probably want to do something similar to what I'm doing, which is buying the at the money. I have a little time here, though. And then if we get a pop out of the stock again because of something out of Washington or whatever, I will sell upside calls against my trade. That's going to do it for us, folks. All of those handsome gentlemen there will be in Dallas. I hope you can join us there. marketrebellion.com/Dallas. That's marketrebellion.com/Dallas. And you know what? Engine just turned off, which means we're going to be going ashore because we've just pulled in to another cool port city. Let me give you a little look. See here. That's it. VAR, HVAR. Gorgeous seaside town. So many of them. I mean, you know, this place practically looks like Venice, folks. That's a little bit more look at the interior of the boat, some of the mess I've been making. But anyway, have a great weekend, everybody. I hope we see you bright and early Monday for our 60-second video and Pete's early workout video. marketrebellion.com/get started. That is marketrebellion.com/get started. Get started now. I'm getting started with my weekend right about now. Bang. Have a good one.